Okay, so what I want to do in this video is talk a little bit about the relationship between marginal cost, what marginal cost means, and then also the relationship with marginal cost and average total cost and average variable cost. Okay, so first thing I want to do is explain what does marginal mean. Okay, especially, so marginal is just one more thing, like product. So if I were to, for example, if I did marginal cost, this definition is the cost of producing one more product. And then marginal revenue is the revenue from producing one more product. Okay, so hopefully that makes sense a little bit. So that's kind of the definition. You don't really need to memorize it per se, but just understanding what it means when we're talking about marginal cost and marginal revenue. Excuse me. Right, I need to drink some water after this video. I've been recording a lot. So, okay, so now let's talk about the relationship between marginal cost and average total cost and average variable cost. So let's say, well, first of all, I like to play basketball. I'm a big basketball fan. I grew up playing basketball a lot, and I also love watching basketball. And I'm a huge Spurs fan, so if you ever want to talk about basketball with me, let me know. Go Spurs. We have the next greatest player ever, Victor Wembanyama. He's really young, but he's going to be really good. He already is really good. So, sorry. So, let's say we have Victor Wemby. I'm not going to write out his whole last name. He just goes by Wemby. Sorry, let me redraw Wemby more accurately. There we go. He's got really long arms too. Yep, that's Wemby. He's really good at basketball. Let me give him a little basketball. Woo. This is terrifying. I don't know what I'm drawing. Okay, so he's really good at basketball. So let's say Wemby. Let me draw a little. Man, as you can see, I'm just such a good artist. So let's say Wemby goes and shoots free throws. Okay. And on the season, his free throw average is 80%. This is his average free throws. That's his average free throw percentage, is 80%. So on the season so far, his average free throw percentage is 80%. And then let's say he goes into a game. This is one game versus the Thunder. He's playing his rival, Chet Holmgren. And he goes 5 for 5 from the free throw line, which is equal to 100%. So I'm going to make this blue really fast. So he goes 5 for 5 and shoots 100% in this one game. What's going to happen to his free throw percentage? His average free throw percentage, I should say, after this game. It's going to go up because, let me draw a little graph here. Because this is his average, which is 80%. And then he shoots right here. So what's going to happen? His average is going to start to go up a little bit. And if he consistently each game keeps shooting 100%, then it's going to slowly go. Oh, you can't even see it. Sorry. Let me redraw that. So let's say here's his 100% game. So his average starts to go up, and if each game he just keeps shooting 100% from the free throw line, slowly but surely his average is gonna start to go up. Now let's say in another game versus, who should he play? We'll do the Rockets, keep it in Texas, and he goes 1 for 5, which is equal to 20%. He's still, let's say he's still at the 80%, so he shoots down here 20%. What's going to happen to his average? Obviously, it's going to go down, and if he consistently shoots at 20%, then it will continue to drop until it go towards this new average. So what I'm drawing here, why this is important, okay, is in this case, his average free throw percentage is like, guess what, the average total cost. They're both averages. And his individual performance is per one, his one game is like your marginal cost. So what happens when his game average is higher than his season average? Well, his season average is going to increase. And that's the same case when marginal cost, which is now equal to this little blue dot, is above the average total cost. What's going to happen to the average total cost? It's going to start to go up. Let me show you that. What's going to happen if his marginal cost is below his average total cost? It's going to start to go down. And if its marginal cost is consistently below, it's going to keep going down. So it just follows the trend of the marginal cost, the average total cost. And this is the same for average total cost and average variable cost. So, for example, let's say we have average total cost right here, average variable cost right here, and we have a marginal cost right here. So what's going to happen to average total cost? Well, the marginal cost is below the average total cost. So over time, the average total cost is going to decrease. And then what's going to happen to average variable cost? Because the marginal cost is above the average variable cost, the marginal average variable cost is going to start to go up over time because they're going to work their way towards this one game average. Okay, hopefully this makes sense. As always, let me know if you have any questions. And if you need clarifying on any of these videos, clarification. But Adam out.